Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. I'm sorry if you're shaking, I'm using a selfie stick and I'm still not sure how to, film while holding this. But I just wanted to introduce this video. As you can see from the title, this is my bookshelf tour video. But if you watch my last video, you know that my main bookshelf is in the hallway and I don't get a lot of natural light there. So I decided to introduce this video here in the living room. Do you like my wallpaper? It's beautiful, isn't it? And yeah, I just wanted to say hello. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm planning on vlogging this weekend because we are going to do a few things around the house, but also relax because next week we go back to online teaching. Unfortunately, we're not going back to school yet. So I just wanted to say hi. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll talk to you very soon. So this is the main bookshelf. Over here we have some decorative pieces. We're not using the space for books right now. We might need that space later. But for now we just have a few things on display. I'm gonna show you in a minute. So you can see it better. So I just want to show you the entire thing before going through each shelf. So over here we have Portuguese literature. So Essa de Queiroz, my mini collection. Then we have Camilo Castelo Branco, another Portuguese novelist. We have a book by Saramago, and I don't like Saramago. I don't know why this is here. Then we have Flor Bela Espanca, Sofia Mel Reiner. We have some books from when I was a kid. YA Portuguese lit. And then we have some contemporary historical fiction books. Yeah, looks pretty good. This book here, Equador, this is historical fiction by Miguel Sousa Tavares on the news, and he talks about politics. And I don't agree with his opinions a lot. But nevertheless, a lot of people say this book is amazing. I'm not going to be a baby and not read it just because I don't like him as a commentator. He might be a great writer, so there's the book. I'll read it one day. Over here we have some books, also in Portuguese, but they're not by Portuguese authors. These are all translations. So we have Les Mis by Victor Hugo. We have a few like Hunter Thompson, Melville, Alexander Dumas, The Count of Monte Cristo, Volume 1 and 2. We have The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins. We have this edition. This is the first volume of The Idiot by Dostoevsky, and they didn't have the second volume. I only got this one because I know this is a very rare Portuguese edition. I wanted to own it. Then we have others like John Grisham, The Testament. I showed you this book. We have some vintage Agatha Christie books as well. It continues over here. So up until Prozac Nation, these are all Portuguese translations. We have The Bridget Jones Diary, Clockwork Orange, Prozac Nation. So I don't know what these three are about. I don't know why I got them, but I read everything. Then over here we have some more modern, more contemporary books in English. We need to talk about Kevin. We have Life Inside and Girl Interrupted, two really good memoirs, The Hours. And then over here I have some books in Chinese, Bible, and my Bible from when I was a child. Yeah, the stories from the Bible for kids. Okay, so now over here we have two shelves. These are my classics shelves. And I try to keep all the penguins here, but fail because one of them is here. So starting over here, we have my penguin classics like the black spine. We have one red spine. We have two gray spines, E.M. Foster. I should probably move this one over here so they're all together. That makes a lot of sense. Then we have my yellow spines. These are still my favorite editions. And I'm so sad that it's so difficult to find them now. Most of them are secondhand. So all of them. Then we have some vintage ones. We have Penguin Library. Yeah, the Penguin English Library. And then we have two orange penguins, one green penguin. and Albert Camus. Then we have some American classics, John Steinbeck, Jack Kerouac, The Lark. I literally have no idea who this person is or what this book is about. It's more like of an obscure writer to me. Like I have no idea who he is, but I got a lot of books secondhand, and I don't really care if I don't know the author. I'll just buy it and read it. This one is also Penguin, collection of short stories by Chekhov. Then we have my Oxford Classics. I really like these editions as well. And then we have my Wordsworth editions. These are really cheap. That's why I have a lot of them. You can see the ones that have like a lot of breaks are the ones that I read the most. We have a collection of poems by Yeats. He's one of my favorite poets. More classics. We have a couple of vintage classics. Two of them are Red Spines, and this one is also by José Saramago, and I don't like José Saramago still, but my sister got me this book in English because she thought that I would enjoy Saramago in English. The problem is not the language. I just don't like Saramago. It's here. Haven't read it. It's in perfect condition. And As I Lay Dying, Margaret Atwood, Thomas Hardy. We have this really old edition, Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I showed you all of this in a book haul, I'm sure. And then over here, the selected works of Virginia Woolf, another Wordsworth edition. Really nice book with a really nice cover. We have this huge Leonardo da Vinci book, because I think I've mentioned it before, but my boyfriend's a painter, so we have a couple of art books. And over here we have some of his journals, like painting, drawing journals. We have a book, this one I don't know what it is. I know this one is a collection of poems by Manel Cruz, and I think I've read most of them by now. So yeah. The classics shelf. I really like all the penguins together. I think it looks nice. I'm just sorry that one doesn't fit. I have more penguins over there, but they're more modern classics, a few contemporary books, so I didn't want to mix them. But yeah, it looks good. Okay, over here we have just some decorations and this shelf. So here I have my Magic Realism collection, Murakami and Yu Hua. I want more books by Yu Hua, and I want to read more Chinese literature. And then we have Mary Shelley, we have The Exorcist Serpent, which I haven't read. We have some fantasy, some spooky books as well, Shirley Jackson. We have 3 books from this collection, Tales of Mystery and the Supernatural. But one of them, the Italian, is currently in the living room, so it's not here, but I do have 3. And then we have my Harry Potter collection and It by Stephen King. And then more decorations. My boyfriend brought these from home. I love them. I think they're beautiful, and I don't know, just so classy. Last 2 shelves. So again, we have some decorations here. These are all in English, and they're more modern classics, contemporary fiction. So we have, for example, Cormac McCarthy, Philip Roth. We have my collection of Sebastian Faulks, and then Kazuo Ishiguro, Paul Auster, just a bunch of them. A Man Called Ove, The Interpretation of Murder. This book is amazing. This book shouldn't be here because it's not that modern, but okay, I don't know why this is here. I have to change it. I have 3 books. You can see they're penguin, but they're more, like I said, contemporary. So we have A Gentleman in Moscow, The Lessons, and How Far We Fall. Then we have some plays, The Duchess of Malfi translations, 3 plays by Shakespeare. I wanted to get all of my Shakespearean plays in these editions, but then I stopped buying them, and I'll explain why in a minute. Then we have poems by Jim Morrison and Ian Curtis. This book, these are Portuguese poets, but translated to English. which is really interesting to read. Then we have French books, and then we have this one. This is nonfiction, Women Who Run with the Wolves, which I haven't read. And then over here, the last shelf, we have nonfiction. So my encyclopedias, these are all about Portuguese history, volume 1 to volume 9. And then we have more Portuguese history over here. We have the Utopia by Thomas More. This is one of my favorite books, nonfiction books. Sleeping Naked is Green. It's really interesting if you are looking into becoming more cautious when it comes to the environment. This is a good book. From Puritanism to Postmodernism, this is a reference book that we had to get at university, and it's still here. I know a lot of my colleagues sold this book, but I wanted to keep it. The main shelf. My cat is over there. So the main shelf, or the main bookshelf rather, completed. I'm going to show you 2 more because I have 2 more shelves, but they only have a couple of books. But nevertheless. So this is the hall. This is what you see when you enter the house. And you can see we have these shelves. And basically we just have decorations on display. Over here we have my collection of books by Jules Verne, hardcovers, secondhand, beautiful. And then over here we have a biography on Fernando Pessoa, a Portuguese poet. And then we have a collection of poems by Fernando Pessoa. We have 2 novels by Júlio Diniz, another Portuguese novelist, and then we have this really old vintage edition of Os Lusíadas by Luís de Camões, a Portuguese masterpiece. And then we have the thing that makes the house smell nice. Yeah, and then we have some decorations over here. These are so cute. We have a pipe. Okay, on to the last one. So now we are in the living room and we have this tree shelf, which, I'm always concerned that Alfredo is going to try and climb the tree. And we have some books here because they were way too big for the hallway shelves. So over here we have 3 encyclopedias, 2 about Rome and 1 about Egypt. And then we have the complete works of William Shakespeare, plays and poetry. This is the reason why I stopped buying plays individually as standalones, because I got this book and I have all the plays now, so I don't need to spend more money. Then we have these music books. My uncle gave me his collection of CDs, and it came with these books. They have bio notes on each composer, and yeah, it's like 95 CDs. So many CDs. And yeah, the books are way too big, so I think they look nice here. And then we have this art book. Again, my boyfriend brought this one from home, and it's on display here. Yeah, so this is my tree shelf. We don't have anything there because we don't know what we should put up there, and we don't like the candle there, but we're still changing things. We're only here, like, this is our 2nd week, I believe, so we're still changing, still moving. So yeah, this is it. This is my boyfriend painted that, my boyfriend painted these, so a lot of art in our house. So that was it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you enjoyed the tour. Let me know how you organize your books, because I think my system is all over the place. I usually do it by size, but I also try to get like books by the same author or books that were published by the same publishing house, like Penguin. They're all together, all the classics are together. Then I have like a fantasy magic realism shelf, and the other ones are not organized by genre, so it's all over the place. Let me know how you do it. I'm not sure if I'm going to change it. I think I'm gonna let it be for now, and then in the future, when I get tired, I'll just do it. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below how you organize your bookshelves. I would love to know. And let me know what you do with like when you run out of space, because I have that problem. I have 2 books in the living room right now just around because I don't have a spot for them. Like they're all full and I don't want to use an empty bookshelf for 2 books. So, and that's about it, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.